Hi guys, welcome to Prof K YouTube channel. So we are still on vector. We are still on vector. So about the last video, we wanted to check if this direction cosine of A and B will actually give us 1. We wanted to check if the direction cosine of A and B will give us 1. So now, don't forget I said cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is all equals to what? 1. So after you've gotten your answer for direction cosine of A, you can check. You can just check. What's our cos alpha? That's 2 over 3. Don't forget you square it. You square it plus what's our cos beta? 2 over 3. You square it. Then plus cos gamma is what? Minus 1 over 3. Then you square it. So here will give us 2 square will give us 4, 3 square will give us 9. Then here will give us 4, here will give us 9. Then minus 1 square, don't forget it is 1, not minus 1. Minus 1 square, what do? You put it in bracket. Minus 1 square is 1. Then 3 square is what? 9. Then you do the SCF. 9 is 1. 1 times 4, 4. 9 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Then 9 is 1. Then 1 times 1 is what? 1. 4 plus 4 plus 1 will give us what? 9 over 9. So that will give us what? 1. So it's actually true. So it's actually correct. Sure you get. So that's how you get direction cosine. So you can try for direction cosine of B. So you can just pause the video, then try it and see if you actually get 1 also. So, but let me just solve it. Cos alpha, that's what? 3 over 5. Don't forget you square it. Then cos beta is what? 0. 0 square. Then plus cos gamma is what? 4 over 5. Don't forget you square it. And 3 square will give us 9 over 25. 0 square is what? 0. So it's gone. So 4 square is what? 16 over 5 square is what? 25. What do? LCM, right? So LCM is what? 25 and 25. 1 times 9 is 9. 0. Here is 0. 25 to 25. 1 times 16 is 16. So 9 plus 16 will give us what? 25 over 25. And that will give you what? 1. So we are actually correct with that. So it means that my direction cosine for A and B is actually what? Correct. So that's a way to check your answer. You are told to look for the direction cosine. That's a way to check for your answer. So now let's go back to our example. So example 2 now. If vector A is equals to 2i plus 3j minus 4k and vector B is equals to 5i minus 2j plus 4k and vector C is equals to 3i minus 5j plus 6k. So what are we told to look for? Find the magnitude and the what? And the direction cosine. Find the magnitudes and the direction cosine of 1 vector A plus 2 into bracket vector B plus C. Then 2, 3a plus into bracket 2b plus what? Plus c. So solution. So we'll be very fast about it. So please, you just concentrate. Just concentrate. It's very simple. So for the first one, I'm to get vector A plus 2 into bracket B plus C. So to get this guy now, I can't just start solving like that. Sure you get. If I'm told to look for the magnitude and the direction cosine, before I can get the magnitude of this guy, I have to first solve everything finished before I can be able to get the magnitude. Sure you get. So I can't just get the magnitude direct like this. It's not possible. Sure you get. So I have to first solve this vector on its own, then get the magnitude. So firstly, so what do I do? To solve for this guy now, what do I need to first get? I need to first get what? B plus C, right? Abi? Before I can solve this guy, I need to first get what? B plus C. So firstly, let's solve for B plus C. So first thing, let's get B plus C first. So vector B plus C. So what do we have? Our vector B. What's our vector B? We have it as 5i minus 2j plus 4k. Then what's the sign? Plus. Plus vector C. What's our C? 3i minus 5j plus 6k. 3i minus 5j plus 6k. All this, I'm still solving it this way just because maybe, fingers are not equal. Sure you get. Fingers are not equal. So it's not everybody that will get things like that. Sure you get. It's not everybody that get things at once. So, but if you understood it very well, you're actually good with it. So there will not be need. If your exam is CBT, it's timing. There will not be need for you to be writing it like this. Shey you get? It's just about using your head. Vector B plus C. Don't worry, I'll show you that short method later. So, but for those that have not actually gotten it, so let's do the normal way we used to do it. You write vector B, then what's the sign? Plus. Then you write vector C. If it is minus, here will be minus. But make sure you put it in what? In brackets. Sure you get. So now, what's the next step? Open the bracket. So that will be 5i minus 2j plus 4k. Then plus times all this will give us plus 3i. Plus times minus 5j will give us minus 5j. Then plus times 6k will give us plus 6k. Then what's the next step? Collect the like terms. So let's collect the like terms. So that will give us 5i plus 3i minus 2j minus 5j plus 4k plus 6k. So yeah, 5i plus 3i will give us what? 8i. Then minus 2j plus minus 5j will give us minus 7j. Then plus 4k plus 6k will give us plus 10k. So now, in the exam, let's say your exam is CBT now, and there's no time. Everything is time. So since they say find B plus C, what do? Just say 5, just pick their component. 5i plus 3i, 8i, get AI. Minus 2j minus 5j, what do you have? Minus 7j. Then plus 4k plus 6k, what do you have? Plus 10k. So just do it direct. Just use your eyes and pick it direct. If the exam is CBT, but if the exam is theory that is written, you have to write it this way so you can attract mark, so you can get mark, because there's mark for every step. Sure you get. But if it is CBT, don't waste your time. Since it's time, don't waste your time. Just do it. B plus C, 8i minus 7j, then 10k. Sure you get. But you have to be very careful, because if it is minus, if it was to be minus, you can't use your eyes and do it like that. What do you have to do? You have to open the bracket. Sure you get. So please be careful about that. So secondly, now, what are we to get? We've gotten B plus C. Secondly, now, what do we need to get? We need to get 2 into bracket what? B plus C. We need to get 2 into bracket B plus C. So now let's get 2 into bracket vector B plus C. So that will be 2 into bracket. What's our B plus C? What's the answer we get for B plus C? That's 8i minus 7j plus 10k. So now what do? 2 times 8i give us 16i minus 14j plus 20k. So that's how you just get 2 into bracket what? B plus C. Now what's the last thing we need to get? We need to now get vector A plus 2 into bracket B plus C. Now let's get that one. Vector A plus, vector A plus 2 into bracket B plus C. Now what's our vector A? Our vector A is this. So that will be 2i plus 3j minus 4k. Then plus, it's plus. So what's our 2 into bracket B plus C? 2 into bracket B plus C is now this. So that's plus 16i minus 14j plus 20k. Now the next thing, open the bracket. That will be 2i plus 3j minus 4k plus 16i minus 14j then plus 20k. Now the next thing is what? Collect like terms, right? So let's collect like terms. So that will be 2i then plus 16i plus 3j minus 14j minus 4k plus 20k. So 2i plus 16i will give us what? 18i. 3j minus 14j will give us what? Minus 11j. Then minus 4k plus 20k will give us what? Plus 16k. Minus 4k plus 20k will give us what? Plus 16k. Now this is the sum of everything. A plus 2 into bracket B plus C. Now let's get the magnitude. So now how do you get the magnitude? Just put this sign. Magnitude of A plus 2 into bracket B plus C. So that's how we get the magnitude. So equals to square root of, don't forget, how do you get magnitude of 1 point? That's S square, square root of S square plus Y square plus Z square. This is everything. Sure you get. So what do? Just square their component. That's 18 square plus minus 11 square. Don't forget, here The coefficient of y here is what? Minus 11. You have to take it with the sign. Coefficient of y here is what? Minus, because the formula is x squared plus y squared plus z squared. So it's plus that is supposed is the sign connecting everything. So here the coefficient of y here will be what? Minus 11. But you put it in what? In bracket. Then plus what? 16 squared. So now, then you press your calculator. Square root 18 square will give us what? So you have to press your calculator for everything. 18 square. So 18 square will give us 324. 18 square will give us 324. Plus, now how do you press minus 11 square? Don't forget, I said you put it in what? You put it in bracket. Sure you get? You have to put it in bracket. So that will be into bracket minus 11. You close the bracket and square. Sure you get? That will give us what? 121. Because if you not put it in bracket, what you do? If you just press minus 11 square, you get what? Minus 121. It's wrong, go. Very, very wrong. Then plus 16 square. 16 square will give us 256. 256. So you add everything together. Square root of 324 plus 121, then plus 256. So just say 324 plus 121 plus 256. That will give us 711. 711. So 711 is not, square root of 711 is not a perfect square. So let's just leave it like that. Because it will give you a decimal. So square root of 711 is not a perfect square. So let's just leave it like that. So this is just the magnitude. What else did they say we should look for? Direction cosine. So let's get the direction cosine. So let's say direction cosine of A plus 2 into bracket B plus C. Don't forget, how did I say you get direction cosine? Cos alpha, direction cosine. It's depends from angle. So the direction cosine and cos alpha is what? X over the magnitude of that thing. Cos beta, y over the magnitude of that thing. Then cos gamma, z over the magnitude of that thing. So let's go now. So cos alpha, what will be cos alpha? That's x. What's our x? You know, this is everything. This is the a plus. So direction cosine of this guy will now be what? X is what? 18 over square root of 711. Sure you get? Then this is for cos alpha. Cos beta we give us what's y? Don't forget minus 11. You pick it with the sign over square root of what? 711. Then cos gamma will be giving us what? Cos gamma will be giving us what? Cos gamma is what? 16 over square root of 701. So that is just how you solve that. So now I'm done with the first one. So the next thing now, the second one now, I'm to get 3a plus 2b plus c. So I have to solve this guy now. So how do I solve it? You can't just solve direct. Sure you get? You know, before I can get the magnitude and direction cosine, I have to first solve the vector on its own. Now, which one do I need to first get? Out of all this, what do I need to first get? I need to first get what? 2b plus c. Now, you see that the 2 is with what? B alone, not with everything. Unlike the first one. You know the first one, 2 is for everything inside the bracket. That's how to first solve for b plus c first. Then I have to now do 2 into bracket b plus c. But here, the 2 is with only what? B. So I can just say firstly now. Firstly, let's solve for 2b abi plus c. Let's solve for 2b plus c. Now how do we solve for 2b plus c? So that will be 2b plus c. So what do we do? That will be 2 into bracket. What's, you know, 2 is with the b. So that will be 2 into bracket. What is our vector b? Our vector b is what? 5i minus 2j plus 4k. Then what's the sign connecting it? Plus, what's our vector c? That's 3i minus 5j plus 6k. That's our vector c. So now let's open the bracket. That's 2 times 5i will give us what? 10i. 2 times minus 2j minus 4j plus 2 times 4 will give us what? 8k. So let's open the bracket direct. Here will give us plus 3i minus 5j plus 6k. Sure you get? Plus 6k. So what's the next thing? Collect like terms. Now let's collect like terms. That will be 10i plus 3i minus 4j minus 5j plus 8k plus 6k. So you get. So here will be giving us 10i plus 3i will give us what? 13i. Minus 4j minus 5j will give us what? Minus 9j. Then plus 8k plus 6k will give us what? Plus 14k. So you get. So that's how we get 2b plus c. That's how we get 2b plus c. Now the next thing, what do we need to get? We need to get 3a plus 2b plus c. So you get. So now let's get 3a plus 2b plus c. So what do you say? 3a, Abby? So that will be 3 into bracket, everything for a. So you understand? So what's our a? Our a is what? 2i plus 3j minus 4k. Then what's the sign in between? Plus. What's our 2b plus c? This is the answer. 13i minus 9j plus 14k. So let's open the bracket. So now 3 times 2i will give us what? 6i plus 9j minus 12k. Then here, let's open the bracket. Plus 13i minus 9j then plus 14k. So what do we need to do? We collect like terms, right? So let's collect like terms. So that will be giving us 6i plus 13i plus 9j minus 9j minus 12k plus 14k. So that will be giving us 6i plus 13i. That will give us what? 19i. 9j minus 9j will give us what? 0j. Abi? So you can just remove it. Then minus 12k plus 14k, that will give us what? Minus 12k plus 14k will give us what? That will give us plus 2k, right? Minus 12k plus 14k will give us what? Plus 2k. So meaning that our answer will be in what? 9i plus 2k. Since j is what? 0. So that's our answer. So now, what's the next thing? To get the magnitude, because that's the real question. So we have just solved everything, finished. So we have to get the magnitude. How do you not get the magnitude? Magnitude of 3a plus 2b plus c. So don't forget, square root of everything. So what's our I here? Our I here is what? 19 square plus our j here is what? 0 square. You can decide to include it or not. It doesn't change anything. So 0 square. Then plus our z here is what? 2 square. So square root of, so 19 square. 19 square will give us 361. 19 square will give us 361. 0 square is 0. 2 square is what? 4. So that will be square root of 361 plus 4 will give us what? 365. So it's also not a perfect square. 365 is also not a perfect square. So we can decide, we can leave it like that. So it's also not a perfect square. So now we've gotten the magnitude. What's the last thing to get? Direction cosine. So how do we get the direction cosine? So let's say direction cosine of 3a plus 2b plus c. Now, don't forget cos alpha. What's our x? 19 over the magnitude, right? That's 365. Then comma cos beta. What's our y? Our y is what? 0. No y is not there. So that will be 0 over square root of 365, which is also what? 0. Cos gamma. Cos gamma is what? What's our z here? 2 over square root of 365. So you get over square root of 365. So this is just how we are going to solve it. So this is just how we are going to solve it. So that's just all about the question. And you can check also. Don't forget, I said the square of this one, square of this one, square of this one must all be equals to what? To 1. So you can also check also. Check and tell me in the comment section if it's actually 1. Tell me, check it. So check for this guy if he's actually going to give you 1. And check for this guy if he's actually going to give you 1. So if he's not going to give you 1, tell me in the comment section. So this is just all about the question. Check it. So do well to subscribe, like, share this video. Do you get? Thank you.